Okay, guys, we have the Four of Cups here. This card is just a card saying that you're just content. You're content with the situation. You're maybe too content with the situation to where you're just bored with anything anybody else have to offer you. As you can see, this right here, he has his Four Cups. He like, these are mine. Whatever else you got going on, you want to give it to me. I don't want it. I'm good with these. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. Then we have the Three of Cups here. Three of Cups is usually the card of celebration, people coming together, marriages, graduations, anything ceremonial. Is what the Three Cups is. And it can also mean like a third party situation. A lot of people say that could be, it just really depends on how the cards lay out. It can and cannot be, just depends. We'll clarify that to kind of see what this Three of Cups is for. The Seven of Swords, to me, is giving off the energy of like a sneaky behavior, something someone is hiding from you. As you can see, these six swords are here, and then they have this one sword. The fox is hovering over the sword as he kind of like, foxes are sneaky, you know that. So they're like the sneaky animals of the world, or whatever you want to say, one of those at least. And as you can see, it's like he's covering up this last sword, the seventh sword here, like he's hiding something, trying to keep something away, pretty much keeping it away from the other swords here. So some kind of deceiving behavior is going on. And then we have the Sun card. The Sun card is just the card of just love, prosperity, just great things coming in for you. It's just bright like the sun. Like you can see these doves all around, and it's a major arcana, for those who don't know that. We have another major arcana, which is the devil, which is probably the opposite of the sun card here. But the devil just usually means behavior, just, I want to say negative behavior, or someone that's struggling with some type of repetitive or repeated pattern, um, something of that sort that they can't get out of. Like they're stuck in something, like addiction to something. Um, we could clarify that to kind of figure out where this is going here. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is usually something, apprenticeship, like you're working towards a new job, maybe getting a promotion at work, or just kind of studying or working on something different that you're trying to kind of put out there into the world. You can be working on something new at home, working from home, trying to get some content out, like me. Or it just could be something like with work, where you're working at now. Maybe you're getting a new position, just kind of going in a different direction, career wise. I feel this card, the energy of this card. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards here. We already shuffled these. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to clarify this Four of Cups. Again, like I said, this Four of Cups is just kind of being bored with any offers coming in, kind of content where you are. But you just kind of be careful when you're like that, because it could be something good coming in and you're like, oh, no, I don't want it, because you're just hovering over what you have now and not really taking heed to something new that can be coming in. So let's go ahead and clarify that Four of Cups there. Spirit, clarify this Four of Cups. What messages do you have for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What messages do you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Let's see. Let's clarify this Four of Cups. Oh, a lot of cards kind of want to come out there. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we get any that stand out. Okay, that one wanted to come out. All right, let's see what that one was. Okay, the Chariot. All right, so the Chariot is kind of like something is, it can be movement. It could be actually moving, like physically. Moving, you could be moving to another home. moving out of town, just kind of maybe traveling, going somewhere. And then with the Four of Cups, just kind of being content, not really wanting anything else to come in, kind of being like bored with everything. The Chariot can also be as far as, moving in a different direction. Maybe you're bored with something right now, a relationship. You can be bored with work. But I know that the cups are usually emotional. So I want to say I'm giving out the energy of something with a relationship, something socially related. You can be bored and you can be moving away from it because you're bored with what's going on. So yeah, I want to say that that's what this Chariot card is clarifying for you for this Four of Cups. All right, so now we have the Three of Cups. Again, I told you all the Three of Cups is kind of celebration, ceremonial things, harmony, with, maybe weddings, birthdays, things like that, graduations, but it can also mean third party. So with these Four of Cups, and then we have the Three of Cups here, and then of course, like I said, we have the Chariot where you're moving away from something that's boring you. This Three of Cups could mean a third party situation. While that we see the other cards here, it could be that there was a third party situation in a relationship or something else going on with someone, and now you're moving away from it because you're bored. You found something out, and so now. You're moving away because of that third party situation. But let's just get a clarifier for that, and maybe something else will come out for this Three of Cups here. Let's see. Spirit, what messages do you? Oh, okay, we had two cards come out. One flew all the way over, so I'm gonna take both of them. Okay, and we have the Moon and we have Justice. Now the Moon can be something deceiving. You're not seeing everything as it should be. Something illuming. So that is what the Moon can be. That you're being not necessarily deceived, but your mind can be playing tricks on you. You're not really in the right mindset, or you're not seeing things clearly. It can be an illusion of what you're seeing. And then with the Justice card here, it could mean that justice is being served, something court related. It could be, or it could just mean that with the situation, like I said, we had the Four Cups, where we started off at. You're being bored, you have offers coming in, and you're just not, you're content where you are. You're bored with what you have. And then we have the Chariot coming in, which means you're moving away. And then of course, like I said, with the Three of Cups, it could mean a third party situation. So I am kind of, with the other cards, I am picking up that it could be a third party situation. I'm sorry for you Aries, but yeah, it could be someone else in the picture, and you're wanting to move away from it. And here with the Moon, you're not seeing things clearly. Things are illusion, and it's just a lot going on in this relationship. But with this Justice here, like you can see her being blindfolded here. Again, not seeing things clearly. But as you can see, justice is going to be served. So something is going to come full circle here, where you're going to get the justice you deserve from, whoever, this third party situation is. And you're going to move away from this, and, that karma's going to come back on them. And as you can see with the Moon card, maybe justice is saying, hey, you'll start to see things clearly, because right now it's just all an illusion for you right now. It's a lot going on with that. So we're going to put those to the side. And then, okay, this kind of card is just making sense now, because we have the Seven of Swords. Remember, I told you this was like some sneaky behavior. Like I told you, the foxes are very sneaky animals. So he's hiding this other sword from these swords. So I feel like maybe someone is hiding something from you. Again, with the Moon card, and things not being what they seem. It could be somebody putting on a front. Somebody can be showing you one thing, but really having this type of energy behind your back. And like I said, with the Justice card, you see she's blindfolded. She can't see what's going on behind her. And look what's going on behind her. The Seven of Swords. The Moon card. So, the Three of Cups, third party situation. So yeah, it's just a lot of sneaky behavior, things not seeming, not what they seem. So just be careful. Maybe someone close to you is, you know, presenting themselves to be one way, and really is this way. So, just kind of be careful and, be on the lookout for all that stuff there. Okay, and then, okay, we have the Sun card. I didn't think we needed clarification on that Seven of Swords because, I mean, it's kind of clear what's going on as far as with other cards. But we have the Sun card here. I want to clarify this because this is kind of opposite of what all this mess here is. Maybe Spirit is saying that, the light would be shined on this situation and you will become aware of it. You'll see clearly more. Maybe something good will come out of it. We don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify that Sun card and see what's going on with that. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for Aries for this upcoming week? Okay. The Magician. Okay. So the Magician, oh, I'm sorry, that's the Hermit. Well, maybe Spirit wanted me to say the Magician, but that's the Hermit. Okay. So the Hermit is usually someone that's kind of going inward. They're going inward, and the Hermit is usually like the wise of the deck, the wise man of the deck. And he usually just goes in to get all his answers. So maybe Spirit is saying, hey, you know something is going on. You know somebody is playing you, and you need to go inward to find those answers. You already know what the answers are. You have them inside. You know the answer to those questions. Is there someone else? You know that answer. I can't tell you, and I'm not saying this for everybody. This is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everybody's situation, but you know what the answer is. And with the Sun card, it's just, I feel like Spirit is illuminating the fact that you know what's going on. Like I said, illuminating the situation for you, and saying that, hey, you have all the answers inside. Look inside, dig deep, find those answers. And you have to make that decision. I feel like also that you're going to kind of be going inward. You're kind of going to shut yourself out, just from the outside world right now, until you can kind of figure out what your next step would be. But again, back here with the Chariot card, you may be walking away from this situation. You may be moving away from this particular situation, this third party thing. So, okay, that's what the Sun card is. And then the next card we have here is the Devil. Again, this is kind of like an addiction to something. Kind of being stuck in a situation and kind of having a repetitive kind of outcome. You keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And you have to get out of that energy, and that's kind of what I'm feeling from this Devil card. And it makes sense with these other cards here present here. You can be in a relationship, a very toxic situation, where you just don't know how to get out of it. And you've tried so many different things, but you don't know how to get away from it. And like with the Hermit card, like I said, you have to look within to kind of figure out what will be your next step, what steps you will have to take to remove yourself from this toxic situation. This third party situation, no one wants to be in that. Who wants to be dealing with someone who's playing you? I know I don't. Nobody got time for that. There's so many fish out in the sea. But with this Devil card, it's saying that you're having a hard time, and this is kind of like a toxic addiction to you, where it's like it's very hard for you to get out of it. Again, Capricorn energy. So somebody of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising can be a big significance in this situation. They can have it in anywhere in their chart. But yeah, you just kind of got to get out of that rut and that continuous cycle of doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And then we have here the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, like I said before, it could be, moving, working on something different. And in the beginning, I know I said it could be work related. You're finding something work related to get into, working on something different. So with this card and all the other cards here, I feel like at the end of it all, you will be moving, like I said, with the Chariot card, you're moving away from something. You're going to be moving away, and you're going to be working on something else. You're going to be working towards something else. You're going to be working towards moving away, or moving your way and then working towards something else, something that's going to benefit you. And yeah, so that's what I'm getting from this card, working towards something different, something, getting out of something, that you're already in. So I feel like that's what this Eight of Cups is saying. So I don't think we need clarification on that, okay? All right. All right, so that's pretty much what I have for you, Aries, for this upcoming week. I just feel like right now you're just going through a lot. You're dealing with a lot. There is a third party situation. I feel like you're bored and you're just not in the mood to be dealing with this situation. You want out of it, but you're constantly doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Again, like I said, you have to go within to find those answers that you seek, because only you can get out of the situation. No one else can. A lot of people like to give people advice on what they should do with their relationship, or situation. And, some people have good advice, but at the end of the day, no matter what anyone else say, only you can make a difference. Only you can make that decision to get out of that toxic, repetitive situation. Only you can do that. So you have to go within and you have to make that decision to get out, because it's just going to get worse if you stay around. Spirit is shining that light on the situation. So again, with that moon card and everything kind of being an illusion, this person is putting on the front, making you think that it's something that it's not. But Spirit is going to shine that light on the situation very soon. Because this person has a lot of sneaky behavior. This moon card, and this Seven of Swords, this Three of Cups here, this Devil card, all of this person is very, very sneaky. They're sneaky and they think they're going to get away with it. But guess what? Spirit is saying, nope, not today. I got this person protected. I'm protecting this person's energy, their spirit, and I'm not going to let you take them out like that. So you're going to be moving. Again, you're going to be moving towards something else and start to work on something else. It could be you working with someone else. You can be working on yourself, working on some new projects to kind of get your mind off of this situation. You can be moving. You can be moving out. Maybe you're living with this person and you can be moving out of this, house or this place with this person and, moving towards working on something else. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries. And I just hope you have a better week. I know this is a lot to take in. You're dealing with it, and I understand. Things will get better because, look, we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yes, Six of Cups. Yes, that's equal reciprocity there to me. So you're going to get out of this. Spirit is going to shine that light on this situation. You're going to get out of it. And guess what? You have the Six of Cups. That's equal. That's good. That's great right there for you. Emotionally, you're getting out of that and you're going to be moving towards this. Who wouldn't want this? This is great. So yeah, that's all I have for you for right now, Aries. I hope you have a better week. I feel like these messages is just from Spirit to let you know it's time to move away. In case you didn't already know, some people already know what they need to do. Sometimes people just need to hear from someone else. So thank you for watching my video, and hope you all come back next week for another message. Bye, Aries.